Hey Misia lovers, today we're going to be doing a midnight sunset look, and we're going to start off with this Wet n Wild concealer. We're going to prime the eye, all over the eye, and using a foundation brush we're going to mix that in. With a fluffy brush, we're gonna add the transition color, a orange brownish shade from my 0 to 100 palette. Everybody say it like, oh na na na, oh na 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 na. Baby, I'm the one you like, yeah. I'ma give you what you like, yeah. Oh yeah, I'ma give it to you right, yeah. Make sure to blend that in well, because you don't want it to look a specific shape. You just want it to be like blended, completely blended out. Get you right, girl, them boys to the left. Oh, na na. Look what you done started. Oh, na na. Why you gotta act so naughty? Using this red matte lipstick, I'm gonna be applying a little bit to my eyelid with this lip brush. You could use a concealer brush, they both work as well, as long as it's like a flat brush. Oh, na, na, na. Keep your hands in the air if you're spending the night. Oh na na na, oh na 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 na. Everybody say it like, oh na na na, oh na 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 na. Everybody say it. You the one to celebrate, you the one. Using a fluffy brush meant for the crease, we're gonna add a red metallic shade to the inner and outer portion of my eyelid, spreading that out underneath the transition shade, and blend that in well enough so they blend with each other, creating a ombre look. If you keep shaking that, feeling lucky tonight. Everybody say, when we leave this party, you gon' love me tonight. Everybody say, feeling lucky tonight. Now going in with my Beauty Trees Beauty Vault palette, we're gonna use this purple violet shade in the same area with the same brush, a little bit underneath, still creating a ombre look. Everybody say it like, oh na na na, oh na 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 na. Everybody say, oh ooh ooh ooh, na 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 na. Hands in the air, na 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 na. Hands in the air, na na na. Hands in the air, na 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 na. I couldn't really show my whole ULTA box kit on camera because it's so big, it would just all tip over. But basically here, using a dark purple shade just like this, we're going to add it with the same brush. We're going to constantly use the same brush into the inner corner and the outer corner. This is the most important part, for the inner corner and the outer corner to be the darkest out of the whole eye look. This color is going to basically give it that definition, a little bit darker tone, and even out all the other colors. Next color we're using is a dark brown called Brunette, to add a little bit more darkness to those main areas. Like I said, the inner corner and the outer corner, that's going to be the main focus. Oh na na na, oh na 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 na. Baby, I'm the one you like, yeah. I'ma give you what you like. We definitely don't want this to look like it has an oval shape, so now we're gonna go in and just blend it in using no eyeshadow shades. Just blend it in so it doesn't look like it's all in one place. Just let me show you the best. You know I'ma get you right, girl, them boys to the left.
Going in with a smaller but wider concealer brush, we're going to add some of that Wet n Wild concealer to my hand and then apply little by little to the middle of my eyelid, creating that crease look. Just by using this, it already gives it that illuminated effect, and that gold look is gonna be much brighter. But be careful and take this process very slowly, because you don't want to mess up.
You the one to celebrate, yeah. You the one they never had, yeah. Oh yeah. All the problems you done had, yeah. Lead them broke fellas in the past, yeah. Oh yeah. Girl, you had good, but I could give you better. I'll have you thinking about forever.
I have a different Ulta kit that these little packets came in, and it's basically just all primers, and right here I'm going to use this gold primer out of all of them, just so the gold will stick on there in that one area and it doesn't spread anywhere else. And it also just brightens it up when you add primer. So going back in with my 0 to 100 nude palette, we're going to use that gold shade with the same concealer brush and dabbing it on into that little box we made. Using a different Profusion palette I have, I'm going to go back in with a different tone of gold, because the first gold was mostly like a yellow and it just didn't brighten it up. So I added a little to the same area and it just kind of made it more shiny in a way. Did the same process from the beginning of the video, adding a little more of that dark purple and then the lipstick, but right now I'm just again blending it out, and then right here adding that dark purple in that same area because I feel like the color went down, and going into that red lipstick, and this time adding less than the first time and dapping it into the middle of the transition shade and that purple, and just make sure you don't see that lipstick lining.
Oh nana, look what you done started. Oh nana, why you gotta act so naughty? Oh nana, I'm about to spend all this cash.
In the very middle, I'm gonna add this sparkly gold to that part of my eyelid.
Oh na na na, keep your hands in the air if you're spending the night. Oh na na na, oh na na.
Using this purple gel eyeliner, I'm gonna go into those dark purple areas. Because this is creamy, it does show out more, so that's why I added that into it.
Best time of your life, yeah.
Now for the shade that brings it all together, this teal eyeshadow, we're going to place it right under, but we're going to use different shades of blue. Right now I started with a more lighter color. Now with a dark blue mixing in with that turquoise, we're going to place that into the middle of where we place the teal color. So it's going to go just as the top ombre shades. We're going to go from lightest color to the darkest color.
Na, 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 na. Everybody say, you the one to celebrate, yeah. You the one they never had, yeah. Oh yeah, all the problems you done had, yeah. Lead them broke fellas in the past, yeah. Oh yeah.
I can't say this any less, but just blend, make sure it's all well blended out.
Look what you done started.
And so now for a cleaner look, we're going to use the same concealer and add that at the bottom. We're going to add a little bit near the ending of my eye because you want the ending of that to have a fine edge, very sharp look. Eyebrows are sharp, so the eye look is also gonna look sharp.
Now everybody say, feeling lucky tonight. When we leave this party, you gon' love me tonight.
Now using this pearled color highlighter, we're gonna place it at the inner corner of my eye with a concealer brush or any fine brush will do.
Oh na na na, oh na 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 na. Everybody say, oh ooh ooh ooh, na 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 na. Hands in the air, na 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 na. Hands in the air.
Now using any of your favorite highlighter, preferably a gold shade, place it on your nose as so, your cheek, and your eyebrow bone.
Oh nana, look what you done started. Oh nana, why you gotta act so naughty? Oh nana, I'm about to spend all this cash. Oh nana, if you keep shaking that ass.